quite a lot of times parents can fall into the trap of considering that their children are empty cups, and their responsibility as parents is actually to pour into these empty cups. And the vibe I got from the entire book about parenting was that rather than considering your children to be empty cups, you should rather consider your relationship with them to be like that of a shepherd. So instead of considering your kids to be empty cups which you are pouring into, consider them to be sheep and consider yourselves to be the shepherd whose main job is to take the sheep around into different kinds of pastures. Now, all of those pastures may not always be greener pastures, but your job, your primary responsibility is to make sure that the sheep go into different kinds of pastures to enable and foster their growth, and then let them be individual cells eventually, rather than forcing and pouring your own idiosyncrasies into the empty cups. Because it happens quite often that while we think we understand what is the best for our children, it could very well happen that what you're pouring into their cups is actually your own idiosyncrasies, your own biases. And the overall vibe that I received from this book was that the primary job of a caregiver or a parent should be to work on themselves so that they do not end up transporting their own idiosyncrasies, their own biases to their children. And they should not consider their kids to be just empty cups who do not have individual selves almost. And you're supposed to simply pour into those empty cups.